Welcome to Community Mindfulness for this evening. So glad you're here with us. And we'll start out the practice as we adjust posture and feel a sense of groundedness through the sit bones, through the seat, and a sense of open spaciousness around. Maybe there's air touching the skin of the face or the arms or the hands. And so that feeling of lightness and openness can just tune into that for just a few breaths, a sense of lightness. There's so much um, that is stable and fixed in life, and there's also so much that is lightness and spaciousness. And we sometimes can feel very heavy, and we don't feel the the yin yang, the opposite sense of lightness. So just getting a sense of air on the skin is a very good way to feel lightness and to balance out experiences of heaviness or groundedness with lightness. So focusing particularly on the lightness that you feel, any spaciousness that you feel in the body. And there'll be other sensations in the body. You might feel the groundedness of your seat to the chair or sofa, and that's fine. None of that has to go away, but just to focus on the lightness right now. With every inhale and exhale, keeping your attention on a feeling of lightness and spaciousness. Events and happenings in life can feel very heavy and concrete, and there is the other side of the street of that, which is the changeability and impermanence. And it is a dance through the center of those qualities. And those qualities can be pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. But right now, we're focusing attention on any sense of lightness, of air touching skin, or of space around us. Often it's easier to feel space around the shoulders, the head, the face, whereas the sense of groundedness comes through the hips, the legs, and the feet. So hold the experience of groundedness and focus on the experience of spaciousness or lightness, especially if there was spaciousness or lightness missing in our day. We can tune into an openness where events or happenings or even physical feeling don't have to feel so heavy in our bodies. There is always a quality of spaciousness and lightness that is available. Sometimes it's available through the breath, Just feeling a lightness at the tip of the nose as the breath comes in and goes out. Sometimes, as I said, it's air on the skin. And just keep going with this practice. Keep your intention on that feeling of lightness. Your intention may want to be drawn down to the solidity of your seat or the floor underneath your feet, and that's still there. Let that be there. And at the same time, tune into lightness, openness, spaciousness in any way that's available to you. Through the breath or a physical feeling on the skin. Keep your intention on any physical sensation of lightness, openness, open-mindedness. And thoughts may come in and remind us of there's this that's heavy, or that's unmovable, or this that seems totally stuck in concrete. And yes, go ahead and acknowledge that. And then allow yourself to be in lightness and spaciousness. There may be things that remind you of lightness or spaciousness. So go ahead and go into thought space now, where you hear thoughts in your mind. And with the intention of feeling lightness and spaciousness, allow any reminder of that to come up. The longer light in the day due to the time change. The luminosity that you saw in the sky or in the air on a recent walk. Just keep going with images of lightness and spaciousness. And what I offer is just a suggestion. If you are feeling as if you would like a sense of grounding or stability right now, go ahead and turn your focus to your seat or your feet on the floor. And you are tuning your experience, finding the balance, the middle way between a feeling of groundedness and a feeling of lightness. So use your thoughts, the words you hear, and also images to help you with whichever quality you need. And you may want to go back and forth between the two, sensing a groundedness, sensing a lightness, a spaciousness. Create your experience based on what feels right, what feels good, what feels congruent. A place of lightness and spaciousness, a sense of groundedness and stability. If you've been feeling sort of heavy and dragged down in your experience in the present moments of the day, allow yourself openness and spaciousness, just coming toward a middle place. If you've been feeling, we talked about the ping pong effect, sort of all over the place, and you need some groundedness, go ahead and focus on those feelings of your seat and your feet. Know that both are available to you as you need them, and life can be a balance of each. And as well as the physical feeling in your body, use your thoughts to buttress the experience that is optimal, that is best for you right now. Sometimes we need to feel anchored. Sometimes we need to feel free. Often we need both. And that is possible in our experience. To come to a place of being anchored and to a place of being free. Sometimes we are anchored by what is pleasant, sometimes unpleasant, sometimes neutral. The same in terms of being free. And we can allow those expressions to happen and know that we will always have the option of both available to us. Stay with the physical feeling of lightness or groundedness. moving back and forth from one to the next. And add substance to that experience with thought. Images or words that remind you of lightness and spaciousness. And or images and words that remind you of groundedness and stability. And know that you can use each of those seemingly opposites. If there's a feeling of stuckness with the groundedness or stability, go ahead and elevate yourself into lightness or spaciousness. If there's a feeling of frenzy to lightness or spaciousness, go ahead and access groundedness or stability. Just keep your attention on your experience, the physical feelings of lightness and spaciousness, or physical feelings of groundedness and stability as you match your thought life, auditory and image, to whichever feeling you're accessing. Very good. You can go ahead and finish your practice resting in either place, lightness or groundedness, as a physical feeling, or return to the breath. And I will begin to count backward from 5 until we get to 1. And when we're at 1, we'll just finish the practice, open the eyes, and begin to shift around a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And open the eyes. And thank you for this practice of finding the middle from each end and to just keep going, continuing with the practice.